In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to color code your data in Airtable using single select fields, so you can visually organize your records and instantly spot the status of any entry at a glance. Airtable is an incredibly flexible tool that blends the simplicity of a spreadsheet with the power of a database. And adding color to your fields transforms a sea of text into a clear visual dashboard that speeds up your workflow dramatically. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. First, let's talk about why this matters. When you're managing a project with dozens or even hundreds of records, scrolling through rows of text can be exhausting and error-prone. Color coding gives your brain a shortcut. Green becomes done, red becomes urgent, yellow becomes in progress, and you can process that information in a fraction of a second. So we're going to walk through two options today. And the first one is the most common and straightforward way to bring color into your table, using a single select field. To begin, you need to have a table open with data already in it. I'm going to assume you've already created a base and have a field like status or priority that uses single select options. If you haven't set that up yet, it's easy. Just create a new field, choose single select as the field type, and type in your options like to do, in progress, and done. Now to apply the color coding, look at the very top of your table. Whether you're in Grid View, Calendar View, Kanban View, or Gallery View, you'll see a button labeled Color. Go ahead and click that button to open the Color menu. Once the Color menu pops up, you'll see a few options. The one we want is by Select Field. Click on that, and then a drop-down will appear asking you to pick the specific single select field you want to base your colors on. So if your field is called Status, select it from that list. What Airtable does here is brilliant. It automatically assigns a default color to each option in that field. So if you have To Do, In Progress, and Done, each will get its own distinct shade. But here's the thing. Those default colors might not match your brand or your personal preference. You can absolutely change them. To customize the label colors themselves, double-click the field header of that single select field, the one you just chose. A field editor panel will open on the right side of your screen. From there, click Customize Field Type, or look for the edit icon next to each option. You'll see a small colored circle next to each label. Click that circle, and a palette of colors appears. Pick the one that makes sense for your workflow. I like to use green for Done, orange for In Progress, and a muted gray for To Do, so it fades into the background. Once you make your selections, the changes take effect immediately across your entire table, and you'll see every record with that status now highlighted in your chosen color. Now, a quick pro tip. Be consistent with your color choices across multiple bases if you work on several projects. If green always means complete, your brain will thank you later. Also, avoid using too many bright colors at once. It can become visually noisy. Stick to 3 to 5 distinct shades that have clear contrast. A common pitfall I see is people picking similar hues, like light blue and medium blue, which defeats the purpose of visual scanning. So aim for opposites on the color wheel when possible. Let's pause and talk about a best practice. Color coding by a single select field is great for status tracking, but don't forget that you can also apply it to priority levels, department assignments, or any categorical data that benefits from instant recognition. The beauty is that this color follows the record wherever you view it. In Calendar View, a red task jumps out as overdue. In Kanban View, your columns become a rainbow of progress. It's a small setup that pays huge dividends in daily use. If you ran into any trouble changing the colors, make sure you're editing the field itself and not just the record. Double-check that your field type is indeed single select and not a text field or a link to another record. That's the most common stumbling block. Text fields don't have color circles, so if you don't see them, that's your sign to convert the field type. So to quickly recap what you've accomplished, you opened the color menu at the top of your view, selected the single select field that governs your data, and then customized the label colors by editing the field itself. Now your Airtable base is more visual, more intuitive, and far easier to navigate. The benefit here is that you can now spot bottlenecks, track progress, and identify priorities without reading a single word. Just glance at the colors. As a next step, I'd encourage you to experiment with grouping your records by that same single select field. In Grid View, you can drag the field up to the group area, and your records will be organized into colored sections that mirror your labels. That takes visual organization to the next level. And if you're looking to go even deeper, consider linking this color coding to your dashboard widgets or reports, so your entire team sees the same visual cues. If you found any value in today's video, hitting that like button is a small gesture that makes a huge difference in helping others find our content. We're always looking to grow, so please drop a note in the comments, whether it's a specific part you enjoyed or a suggestion on how we can level up our production. We read every single one, and your feedback directly shapes what we build next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.